Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wal mursalin. Sayyidina wa nabina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Raditu billahi robba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin sallallahu alaihi wasallam nabiyya amma ba'd. First of all, I want to say thank you for every person behind this event, for that opportunity for me, for explanation about my title, about my paper, with according title with action of the vending religion according to the concept of the criminal code or KUHP. Me, let me introduction myself. My name is Zuraidah. I'm from doctoral student at Law Faculty Universitas Islam Bandung. And Alhamdulillah Alamin for the opportunity I can explain to you about why I interesting to the research about action of the vending religion according to the concept of the criminal code. Let's move to the introduction and background why I choose this title for my paper. As we can see, most of people in Indonesia, 80% more is a Muslim. But in the fact, in the last 10 years, there has been action that endure difference that after a period of time can coexist peacefully in Indonesia. For example, in Indonesia have any Muslim groups like LSM, we call it Front Pembela Islam, I would say. This group gitu kan, doing something bad, ruin public facility with destructive way. And when we asking them why you doing like that, and we can research track record of this FAI, we call this group gitu. We can googling about how track record this group, so many way this group doing something bad, with the reason this group defending our religion. There has been several extreme Islamic group that I would say before to carry out acts that this group considered to be an of defending religion as in a repressive way or brutally way. I mean, we often hear the reason or whether the claim of a number of extremist agamis or extremist Islamists in Indonesia group when they carrying out acts of the violence, whether physically or cultural or symbolic violence against various religion group outside of the them, both of Muslim or Muslim themselves, in defense of religion Islam or in defense of the holy books Quran, or even phenomenal again of the sacred defending of the Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So this is the fact. This group or this kind of action of people have the name of religion, have a religion, especially Muslim, when the face of insulted person who doing something bad or not according our religion. So this group or this action of religion of the person religion insulted them with the reason of defending religion. So this phenomena, this is fact, make me interesting. This intensity made me as a researcher to interesting, researching about how our normative law accommodated receive action like this in order to defend religion. Thus, the researcher decided to raise the title of this paper is action of the vending religion according to the concept of the criminal code or KUHP. In this paper, on this presentation, I'm providing you with two issues. One, the first, can the act of the vending religion qualify as a criminal act in the construction of the criminal law? And the second, can the reason for the vending religion qualify as a reason for the abolition of criminal offenses? Uh, and of course, in the next discussion and elaboration in this paper, I provide you about finding and discussion with the subtitle in the first act of the vending of religion can be qualified as a criminal revival. I mean, and the second prospect of religion crimes in the draft criminal code, because we not yet have our own criminal code. We still use criminal code heritage from Netherlands government. Let's move on the sixth slide. We are at the vending religion can be qualified as a criminal revival. For the first time, for the first level, we have to know how Islam as a religion regulate about how people reaction after we find the person who insulted our religion, because this important thing because that's important thing for us for how can we react when we face someone or some group or a people or a groups insulting our religion. How Islam regulate about that. Okay, the attitude of character insulting or menista in Indonesia terminology, it's moral of enemy of Allah Azza wa Jalla has become moral and indefendable and the munafikin. So three categories in religion or for dividing people is one is a Muslim, munafikin, and the fedal is a categories. Allah Azza wa Jalla explain with his to Rasulullah his clearly when a group or companion find of atau front of insulting person. So at the time Rasulullah is not accepted, is not forgive them when them insulted Islam or people who believe Islam as religion, is according uh, the insulter make a reason, make a defending about what they say is just as a joke or just play a joke to them. And he, as Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, recited the revelation and the descendant of the from the Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala in the Surah At-Taubah, Article 66, and the Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said, if you ask them about they are doing, of course they are answer, actually we are just joking and playing around. It is as Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is making fun about this religion. You don't have to apologize because you are infidel after faith. If we fake a class to you because they are Torah on you, we will undoubtedly disrespect to others class because are the ones who always like doing the sin. Okay, because according the surah, we can give the clearly or the vending our religion is a must in our religion. But one thing we have to remember, one thing you have to remember, Indonesia have a lot of Islamic religion people, but we don't know. Indonesia is not religion, it's not Muslim religion country, but our country is a law country. Every single act, every single criminal act is doing by regulation. So of course, when we doing when we face off the something attitude like that, that's one thing we have to do is report to the person who have ability to punish them, like police or extract and some kind of religion, some kind of organization who have ability to punish them. Okay, let's move to the second subtitle for answer my issues in this paper, prospect for the religion crimes in the draft criminal code. As we know, insulted religion is not clearly or specifically regulate in our RKUHP or in a criminal code, but hopefully in RKUHP will be accommodate well because reflection to the placement of criminal acts against religion or religious life in criminal code. We have regulation of any regulation of that. And the second, update of the formulation of the criminal acts of the contempt of religion. We hope as a Muslim we want to be clashed directly with a person who insult our religion. So that's insist us, okay, for action in the name of defending our religion. Update of the formulation of the criminal act of the incitement to negate religion belief, and update on criminal acts of disruption to the implementation of religion worship and activity. And the last one, criminal acts is destruction of places of worship. That's a explanation and elaboration to try asking to try answer my second issues. So from this kind of elaboration, analysis care us about the author. Me as an author try to give you some conclusion. What must we do about when we face off person insulted our religion? We do not reaction. We do not reactive of that, because maybe maybe that's our reaction that we hope can happen, right? So the conclusion I can give to you is the first: the act of defending religion can be classified to the criminal act. Act is meet the criminal element of the each act itself, so that the author conclude the each of the vending religion cannot be generally, but must be deep analyzing, I mean, based on the case, because the case of religion defenses act committed by who report like some cases in a different from to the act defending religion committed by one who use element of the violence in order to defend religion. So these cases we also been explained by the author on the previous chapter. In this punishment of any act in order to defend religion can be done by conducting. And the second conclusion I can give to you: the act of defending religion of every religion believer in mandatory is a principle that you have to keep in mind. This included act of defending religion, which is Islamic mandatory, but obedience to the government, okay, or ulil amri we call it, is mandatory also. Even the loss of the one life or one life is better than destruction of a country due to the disobedience to the legitimate government. On one from obedience the leader, despite the leader of the zolim toh. In another words, we can do act of defending religion through procedure and method to have been set by government. Of course, that's so reason for criminal removal. That's one of reason. Can defending religion crimi- can defending religion included for criminal removal cannot be applied. Okay, cannot be applied at the vending religion. This is because the element of the reason for criminal erasure is not be made itself in the article. And suggestion I can be give for this paper in this paper is one, conducting socialization about the concept and procedure for the vending religion to the public about the form and the types of act of the vending religion can be done by every citizen. So if you face off the person who started our religion, you can give report. You make report to the police, so let the police do their job. Okay, don't do by yourself. And the second new article in the bill that discuss the act of criminal law against religion. They have more be detailed content and can accommodate it. Every condition to my arise can be immediately announced in 2019, so that it can be give us a guarantee to comfort of each religious person in exercising his religion right without having to worry about his religion or her religion being harassed or being assaulted by another, or conflict horizontally and vertically can be avoided. This is my final words about my paper. I hopefully can adding something a perspective and thinking about what I thought about how people or a citizen can defending our religion when we face off insulted our religion. And I'm so sorry before for slip my tongue for unclearly my elaboration about my content of paper. I hopefully this is make useful for you. Thank you so much for your kind of attention. Goodbye and sayonara. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.